I'm Chika Eloy, and this is a conversation designed for BCD people with BCD people. On this show, we're running through the diverse cultures of talent at BCD Travel, and we're showcasing our most confident self-colleagues. So come on, let's go have some fun as we explore the different functions, spaces, faces, and the complexities across our world of BCD.
And with all of that fanfare, Alexandra Golden, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, Jigga.
So, Alexandra, why don't you give our listeners a quick overview of your history, your story, and where you currently sit and how it plugs into BCD Travel?
Great. Yeah, sure. So I am a senior marketing manager, product marketing manager, focused on trip source and hotels portion of our business. I oversee some OBT integrations as well as our price assurance tools for hotel and air and all of the marketing associated with those products. So I have a product background and a marketing background, which makes me kind of unique. I'm Scrum certified. So I know enough technology and tech savvy words to interact with developers, but I truly have a passion in marketing. So I kind of bring both sides of my brain to the table in my work at BCD.
And you do, and you came out the gates there with two big, brand pieces that we hear a lot about through our collateral. And Alexandra, just for the listener that maybe has no idea and never lives in the world of TripSource, of the hotel piece that you spoke to, how do you explain that to your grandma?
Well, when my grandmother travels and she uses her mobile phone, because my grandmother loves to be a tech
Yes.
savvy
Is it a flip phone though?
granny, exactly. She's got that old Cricket flip phone. She is books her travel through TripSource, which is our travel app. And we do everything we can to monitor her trip, get her the best deals, pricing, and attend to her duty of care as well in case there's a problem during her trip. So she finds value in what we do when we provide, and hopefully that's enough for her to understand what I do on a day-to-day basis. But truly, I'm trying to help others realize the benefit of our TripSource travel app in the marketplace.
And did you mention hotels as well? Where does the hotel piece fit into the TripSource for you?
Yeah, so my concentration is around encouraging existing customers to adopt to the app, utilize the app for their hotel booking. We offer flight and car. Car is coming in September, actually, for the TripSource app. And so other people on my team are responsible for those booking methods, but my concentration is hotels and trying to increase our hotel to trip night metric.
And it sounds like you're doing an excellent job. You and I spoke offline. The reason why we're talking and recording this podcast right now is because of the winner circle that we just joined, right? Through your account-based marketing. Maybe you can
That's exactly right.
You can step into the show and pull back the curtain and announce what we've just done, what you've just done.
Yeah, so our team has been successful in dabbling in a new marketing technology in 2019 that we're actually already reaping the benefit from among peers and other industry contenders, where we are trying on account-based marketing, which is a marketing tool that actually targets high-value accounts and prospects and engages key stakeholders in our clientele and our targeted businesses to market towards them with marketing campaigns and strategies through various media channels that are available to us to be able to get our business in front of those key people and decision makers that we want to be able to become clients of ours. So we were just into the winner circle in Boston this month. We were inducted into account-based marketing ABMEs, which was a type of award ceremony that recognized folks in all industries, not just travel industry, who are excelling in account-based marketing. And we won a award for best customer facing program, which we're really proud of since we only started back in January of this year. And wow. We're really thrilled to be able to utilize technology to be able to connect our sales and marketing goals.
Wow. Well, I've got 100 questions right now, as I'm sure our listener base does as well. Alexandra. So let's maybe back up for a second. Obviously, your accent gives you away. You were living in America. Where are you based in America?
Sure. So I am in the Southeast in Florida. I reside in Gainesville, Florida, and I have been a resident of Georgia as well. I used to live in Atlanta, and so I kind of call both states my home turf.
With that said, Alexandra, now your team consists of you. Who do you go up to? Where do they go up to? I've got a good feeling, but I'm sure you can explain it better.
Sure, yeah. So I report into Hannah Kahn, who is my director, and she reports into Heather Wright, who handles a lot of our marketing arm, product marketing arm under Giannis. And so we have a kind of a tight knit group that is very invested in our efforts of based account based marketing. And they're all aware of what we've been doing, and we provide pretty frequent updates to show different campaigns or marketing tactics that we've explored that have been flips or flops or big winners like we had in Boston this month.
What a cool playground to be on. And congratulations, seriously, to your entire team for pulling that off so quickly in such a short time span. Go product marketing. So, and this ties quite well for our listeners that just got last week's episode with Shelley Fletcher Bryan around behavioral economics. I'm sure that there's many ties there, Alexandra. So why don't you start to build out for us what is account-based marketing at its core, and therefore when you apply it to our products, what are some of the cool things that you can share that are working for us?
Sure, yeah. So account-based marketing, it sounds kind of scary, but really it is the 2019 version of B2B marketing. It is because it's going to be obsolete, predictors say, in 3 years because no one's going to call it account-based marketing. It will slowly evolve into what B2B marketing used to be. But it was difficult back in the old days, several years ago, to utilize account-based marketing because it was expensive. It was difficult to have an optimized marketing campaign targeting a very small number of accounts. And so people kind of strayed away from it. It was, cheaper and easier, faster to be able to appeal to a wide audience. We found that if we go after certain clients that are utilizing our tools, we are able to, we already know who they are. We're in a unique position where we know who they are. We know where they're traveling in the next 6 months. So we know what kinds of obstacles and problems they're going to have in their travel journey. And so we're using account-based marketing kind of in a different manner where, from a marketing standpoint, we're going after existing customers and trying to put campaigns in front of them to let them know how they can utilize our tools in a more effective or easier manner. Also, other tools that we can offer them that might coincide with what they're currently using. So we have a product that I manage in the price monitoring category called Air Price Assurance. And if a customer is an Air Price Assurance customer, they get monitored. Their air booking gets monitored all the way up until their trip takes off for any price fluctuations between booking and takeoff. So we know that they're traveling, and we know who they are, what company they're at, and we're able to utilize account-based marketing to put messaging in front of them on various media networks that we have access to through our account-based marketing vendor, like Wall Street Journal or LinkedIn.
What? You truly are like Big Brother. You're the Big Brother or Big Sister.
We are Big Brother, but we're doing it for good. It is a really effective way to be able to say, hey, we know that you're traveling. We also have a hotel price assurance product where you can find savings on your hotel stay. And so being able to offer that savings, we're utilizing our marketing dollars in an effective manner to be able to help our client base on their journey, and travel managers make the right decision for the company to utilize TripSource travel app.
Wow.
So it's kind of full circle in the way that account-based marketing operates. Typically, there are people that utilize it at companies between sales and marketing, and it really involves both sales and marketing to come together and utilize account-based marketing. We're doing it a little differently and encouraging adoption of our existing products, which is why we were recognized in the winner's circle for getting our account-based marketing best customer program award. And so basically we have a lot of room to grow in account-based marketing But right now we're, just stretching our legs and trying to understand how we can get in front of the right customer. There's no sense in wasting our dollars or time and tackling
Right.
accounts that we don't need to get in front of. And so we really want to have that meaningful relationship with our customer base, and account-based marketing lets us do that.
So as you were speaking just a moment ago, I was thinking, wow, this sounds like a really good value add. Is that what you are? Do our customers pay extra for you because you're chasing down and providing this service, or is this all inclusive? How does that work?
Yeah, so our customer base is very targeted. They don't know that this is happening, and so it's kind of like the perfect place at the right time to be able to see our messaging. They don't pay extra to answer your question. This is something that our marketing dollars fund today, and in the past we've used marketing dollars to do other marketing campaigns and different ways to get in touch and communicate with our customer base. We are looking to explore on the Avito side of our business to understand how we can use account-based marketing as well for a customer benefit. But right now, we're using this as a general marketing tool for B2B marketing adoption.
No, that's great. That's great. It just seems like a really good. I mean, I think about just generally in life. I would love to have people like you working for me, providing all the extras, so I don't have to do all the work on my own. It just sounds really, really cool. It's a
Well,
very cool value.
what's really cool about it is that we get real tactical measurement on these technology-based tools. So we are able to track our goals and analyze our effectiveness of our campaigns very quickly. Within 1 to 2 weeks, we're able to say, are we seeing that we're moving the needle? Are we not? How many clicks are our display ads getting on certain channels? And so gone are the days of trying to understand where our customers' interests are by
Right.
holding your finger up into the wind. We're able to get data, numbers, clicks, all of that, click-through rate on our creative to tell whether it's performing or not, very fast, and that helps us to do our jobs better.
Sensational. So thinking now about that sprint, if we could come back there for a second, where in 12 months do you see your efforts moving towards, or changing, or pivoting?
So yeah, the wins are going strong into more one-to-one client related tactics. So in the past, we've been geared towards a general awareness of our campaigns among our client lists, and being able to run awareness campaigns that our product exists, and doing everyday messaging. And in the future, we'd like to take that to specific client needs. So targeted messages, one-to-one messages, to be able to really cater to information needs of certain clients. We can actually guide our clients to specific landing pages with customized content on them for them. Our team generates a ton of white papers and webinars and recorded webinars about certain product features. And so a lot of this can be recycled information that we're just not able to get out to our client base and our traveler base. And so that we can encourage better use of the tools, the technology available to us.
That's great, Alexandra. And I'm sitting here thinking, in the product world, in the BCD product world, that's sensational. Could you give, for the listeners that maybe have never dealt with this idea of product marketing and account-based marketing, where would I experience that during my day as an individual consumer out in the world?
That's a great question. So I'm sure you're very familiar with current events, and maybe you start your day going to Yahoo News or Wall Street Journal. You might be browsing just to understand what's going on in the world and see a banner on the side of one of those media sites that is BCD in nature. So all we need.
I think I have seen them before.
that works. That's the good news. All we need to know is your company name and what company URL you are from. We don't know who you are, where you work, what's your, how long you've worked at your company. We don't know any of that. What color socks you're wearing, right. All of that is totally unknown to us, and we simply go off of company name, company URL, and we're able to utilize cookie technology to be able to get these ads in front of our network of people we want them to be in front of. So mobile, tablet, desktop, you name it. Our account-based marketing vendor has access to a ton of display ad network inventory on media sites, LinkedIn, anywhere you can think of, really, that is all, highly
Right.
trafficked visible sites. You'll be able to see some of our ads if you're in our target customer base. And so we have a ton of different tactics running at any given time with different customer lists loaded up into the tool. And so we're able to target them and then get that real-time data on them. So we'll be looking for you if you've seen one.
Yeah, I read an interesting report just recently that talked about how we as, humans now walk around with about 5,000 data points tied to us. And that when our kids in 10 years or not our age, but are sitting where we are in 10 years or so, there could be up to 70,000 data points that just influence what we do. And I'm sure that we may have to get you on a roundtable to talk about the future of this stuff, because it's coming, and it's coming real quick, isn't it, Alexandra?
And I think I saw that same report that said something like data is more valuable. Human data is more valuable than crude oil, which is quite astounding in today's world. And so, yeah, this is interesting. And how do we protect our data, and what measures do we take to protect our clients' data, especially, is a whole other area of this specific marketing focus. So, we're doing it all in the most responsible way. And we're really trying to encourage adoption and engagement among our tools that our clients have raised their hand that says they need them.
Man. So as we kind of come down towards a landing here, Alexandra, what as a person that's not in product marketing, what can any of our listeners do to help support your team? I mean, it sounds like you're winning awards and you're making and you're crushing it out there. What can we do to help support your area?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. And I think what really resonates with me most of all is being able to have the collaborative nature that BCD has in general. So, you never know who's dabbling in what on what side of the fence, and we're all working towards a common goal to be able to help our customers and ensure that they're utilizing our tools in the best possible way. And so, eyes and ears in the field, that's the biggest, highest value of referral to me, to be able to say, oh, well, this customer needs help in this area. And in the past we would have done, oh, well, let me set up a webinar and let me get a few pieces of PDF white papers over to them or one cheaters. And now we can understand that we can target them in this above kind of paper mentality, that's this virtual targeted marketing manner that is so powerful and super quick and fast. So I think if we can all work together and give each other more information on our existing focus areas, I think that we can all scratch each other's back, so to speak.
Sensational. Alexandra Golden, thank you for sharing with us today. Account-based marketing, product marketing, all things winner circle, or you do what winners do, which is win. So congratulations again to you and your team, and thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Now, before we leave, we couldn't end an episode without random questions, so that we get to know a little bit more about you, so that if we do want to throw things your way, we know exactly what we're throwing. So are you ready for your 5 questions?
I am ready.
Great. Question number 1, the last time that you put on trainers or athletic shoes, what brand were they?
New Balance.
New Balance. Good for you. Question number 2. If you ruled your own country and you had to choose a superstar to write your national anthem, who would that superstar be?
After watching A Star Is Born, I am Lady Gaga for life. I would probably pick Lady Gaga.
Hashtag out of the shallows. Question number 3. Who is the most intelligent person you know currently in your life?
I would have to say my parents, because they taught me everything they knew.
Good answer. I'm sure they'd be proud. And if you could, speaking of your parents, if you could go back and relive any age again, what age would you choose to relive?
Gosh, I have 2 girls that are entering elementary school, and I was just thinking the other day how wonderful kindergarten was, and you don't have any worries, and life is good, no stress of academics, and you're just having a ball. So I would go back and live kindergarten. I also loved my kindergarten teacher, so that was a good time.
Love that. You and your finger painting self. Finally, the final
Right.
question to wrap us today, Alexandra. What is your favorite thing about being a BCD Travel?
Oh gosh, I've been here for close to 8 months, and it feels like, in a very good way, I've been here for 10 years. The people are so open, and inviting, and just make you immediately come on board and fall into place. And just the amount of cohesion among coworkers in a virtual environment is truly staggering to me, and in such a great, wonderful, delighted manner. I've never encountered that in any workspace where you are so many miles apart, yet you feel like you're right next door to somebody. So that's part of why I love BCD.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Alexandra Golden, thank you for being here.
Thank you. Appreciate it.